Stillbirth is when a child is born dead. If they're born alive, it's a neonatal death. And one of the biggest differences is the fact that if it's a stillbirth, the child doesn't have an inquest and there's no death certificate. And this can feel to parents like there's no acknowledgement of the fact that their child was even alive. Most stillbirths happen late on in the pregnancy, so the parents were getting ready to welcome the child into their world, and what they've got is complete destruction of their dreams. They've probably decorated a room already, they've bought everything for the baby, such as newborn baby grows and blankets and bumpers for the cots, and all of this is left at home just to be looked at with no baby to bring home. Following a stillbirth, most parents will wonder what happened, and then they'll come to wondering whether it was someone's fault and whether it could have been avoided. Sometimes it's obvious to them what went wrong, maybe in the labour room or during antenatal care, but sometimes it's not until later, when they find out the cause of death or have time to reflect on things, that they realise it was something during the course of the antenatal care that could have been done differently. Maybe another scan, maybe a scan wasn't reported properly, maybe the mother should have been asked to give up work earlier. All of these things might come to them at a later stage, and that's when they might come to us to ask us to investigate whether their baby's death could have been avoided. If you're claiming compensation for a stillbirth, you won't be entitled to claim a bereavement award. However, the courts recognise how unfair this is to the parents, and they've grown up a way of ensuring that you receive the same award in any event. In addition, you'll be entitled to claim for the financial expenses and losses which you've incurred. These can include things such as mother's maternity clothes, stuff you may have bought for the new baby, and any loss of earnings, as well as the cost of providing care to other children or any help you may have needed around the home. Anyone bringing a claim for compensation worries about how they're going to pay their legal costs. At Gadsby Wicks, we can offer you a no-win, no-fee agreement. That does exactly what it says. That means that if you don't win your claim and you aren't awarded any compensation, we won't ask you to pay anything at all. The same applies as the claim progresses. We won't ask you to pay anything to anyone. The only time you may pay something is when you've succeeded in your claim and you've been awarded compensation. You may then be asked to pay a small proportion of it towards your costs. Anyone who brings a claim for compensation for medical negligence wants to know when their claim is likely to be concluded. There are many factors that go into that because the claims are complex and they're all different. However, from the moment we first meet with you, we will ensure that every step of the way, we diarise everything, chase everything up and ensure that it's concluded as quickly as possible. Gadsby Wicks was created specifically to help people injured by medical negligence. It's all we've ever done, and it's all anyone who works here wants to do. All of the lawyers are passionate about helping all of our clients achieve the compensation they need and the answers they require in order to move forward with their lives. We understand how important it is to you, not just to achieve compensation, but also to understand what happened and probably to make sure it never happens to anyone else again.